Hi guys, I welcome you to another lovely episode of Life and Layers with Mr. Tosin. I remain your humble host, Mr. Tosin. I trust you guys are doing great. I trust you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful day, like I always say. Don't let anybody bring you down. Don't let anybody talk down on you. Don't let anybody discourage you. It's a beautiful day. Go out there and live your life and enjoy yourself. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Okay, so today I'm making a short video. It's just less than 10 minutes thereabout. I'm going to be talking about a very famous Bible character, and his name is Samson. Now, Samson is one of the most famous, most popular Bible characters that we have out there, and is what makes Samson famous was his strength. Now, Samson was known to in fact, before people knew that David killed a lion, many people knew that Samson he killed a lion with his bare hands, like he tore a lion with his bare hands. He killed a lot of the enemies all by himself. And when he died, he used his bare hands to bring down mighty pillars of the building that the enemies were, and the enemies were, and was able to bring down the whole building, and he killed, I think it was about 3,000 or thereabout people. So Samson is famous for his strength. But going through the Bible now, one thing I discovered now is that back in those days, from Moses, we had Joshua. So these people, they were judges in Israel. In fact, Joshua was the first judge of the Israelites. And if you go through the book of Judges, you discover that for the Israelites, they always turn their backs on God at almost every time, at almost every market day. They turn back their backs on God. And then when the enemies are dealing with them, they run back to God and say, "Oh, the God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob, save us, help us," And then what will God do? God will send somebody to them to be their judge, and this person will be their leader, and this person would deliver them from the hands of the enemies, because usually God will be with that person. So this person will be their leader, sort of saying. Not the king now, but their ruler. Lead them to war and also be the political leader, help them to chart the future and do all sorts. So another regular time, the Israelites, they messed up. And so when they went back to God, as they always do, God now said, okay, he's going to send somebody special. His name is, he sent an angel to the parents of Samson, and then they delivered the message to them that this person is going to be great. Do not cut his hair, and all and all and all and all. And so Samson was born to deliver the Israelites from the Philistines. But one thing that is quite shocking about Samson was that if you go through the book of Judges, I think from Judges 13 up until I think 17, Judges 17, you discover that Samson was just a one-man show. Unlike previous judges before him and those even after him, you discover that Samson was just a one-man show. All he did was all by himself. Find the Spirit of God was with him. God blessed him with strength. Anytime the Spirit of God comes upon him, he does mighty stuff, he does great stuff that nobody was recorded to do in the Bible. But still, Samson was just what a one-man show. There was no record of Samson conducting a council meeting. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine a local government chairman and you not even conducting a meeting in the council. Imagine you're a prime minister and you are not conducting, what are you ministering? A president not being able to conduct an address or conduct the meeting of his ministers and the likes. So that's how Samson was. In fact, in Judges 15, it was so bad that when the first time, I think that was the first time he attacked the Philistines, and those people came to meet the Israelites that, oh, he must hand over Samson to us and all. And it was Samson's own people that went to him and they captured, they told him that, Samson, we have to deliver you to the Philistines. So this thing that you have done, we have to capture you and hand you over to the enemies. It was his own people that bound him with ropes and they handed him over to the enemies. Directly, they handed him over to the enemies. That's because he didn't take any leadership role. It was just a one-man show. Hallelujah. It was just a one-man show. He killed 1,000 people. Everything was just by himself. Other people in the Bible, they led armies. They deliberated on issues. But for Samson, it was just all about himself. And that was one of the things that I would say led to his downfall. He was not wise in that regard. All he believed was what's in his strength. So now, how does this relate to us today as Christians? No, God, we know that God has blessed so many people with talent. Some God gave the talent of singing, some God gave drama, God, different talents here and there. Some can talk and all of this. So you could imagine that somebody that a brother now that big brother Tunde or brother Michael now he has a very good voice. He's in the choir in church, and you see for 5 or 10 years, all this brother does is just to become what choir master in the church. That is all. He does not lead prayer. He does not give a sermon. In fact, it could be as bad as in his parish when they need to change a pastor. They'll bring a pastor far away to be coming to his own parish when he is there, when he is supposed to take up that leadership role. Fine, God has given you the talent. You're supposed to use the talent to the glory of God. But also, God has called us to be leaders. We should not just limit ourselves to just that small office that even in that office that God has, you can be doing well and also do more in your leadership role. Imagine Samson had been an actual leader. He probably wouldn't have fallen into the hands of Delilah. He probably wouldn't have messed up and ended the way he ended. Imagine he had deliberated with the others. Imagine you had chatted like, okay, guys, okay, this is where we are right now. This should be our next line of action. Okay, we're going to get delivered from the Philistines, and after we gain our independence, this is what we are doing. He never did any of that. All he was just a one-man show. So are you that leader in your given role in church, and all you do is a one-man show? All you do is nobody can talk to you, nobody can, because you have the best voice, or because you are the best actor, you are the best usher, you are the best teacher, and all you believe is in yourself. That is wrong. That is a recipe for destruction. That is a recipe for disaster. We should not be like Samson. We have all of these Bible characters for us to learn from. Where did they fail? Where did they get it wrong? These are the kind of things that we should learn from them. And for Samson, one place he got it wrong was in leadership. Samson was not a leader. There was no record of him being a leader. Fine, they say he judged Israel for 20 years, but there was no record of him being a leader. All he did was just a one-man show. So please, as Christians, we should not be a one-man show. We should learn to lead in our giving roles in church, in the community, and we should learn to lead and not just focus on the talents that God has given us. We are called to be more than just a musician. We are called to be more than just a drama leader. We are called to be more than just that usher in church or that sanitation. You are called to be more than that. Don't limit the gift. Don't limit that all that God has given unto you. Okay, guys, that's my message for you today, and I hope somebody has been blessed with this. I hope somebody got the message. Thank you very much. So please like, share, and comment on this video, and I hope you are blessed with it. So have a great day. Bye. So I see you next time.